Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dirt Road Nation.
I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
We are the Dirt Road Men. Talked about doing some brand profiles. I know more of you watch our cigar videos than our whiskey videos, so if you haven't seen it, we're starting to do brand profiles, talking about the history of the brands and things like that. And today, we are going to do our first cigar brand profile, which is going to be Montecristo. These are not going to be in any particular order. We're literally doing Montecristo today because I was reviewing a Montecristo cigar, and so it was convenient. So, without further ado, the history of Montecristo. Montecristo is actually one of the younger Cuban brands. Montecristo was not founded until 1935 in Cuba.
Oh.
Because a guy, Alonso Menendez, bought what was called the Particulares factory, and that brand, which was really popular from the 1800s to then in 1935 in Cuba.
Would you say it was particularly popular?
I would say it was particularly popular, yes. They were so successful that in 1936 they had become successful, or more successful than H. Upmann. I almost said H.P. Upmann, but this isn't a story about a dude with a racist cat name. Anyway, so in 1936 they actually purchased, that's H.P. Lovecraft if you weren't keeping up.
Okay.
Google H.P. Lovecraft's cat name if you want to laugh. Anyway, so they were so successful that in 1936 they bought H. Upmann, which is to this day one of the most popular Cuban brands. Menendez partnered with somebody, I believe, named Gonzalez. I didn't write it down because he founded the company, and so I guess I don't know. I didn't write the other guy down. Sorry. He fled Cuba in 1960 during the Cuban Revolution because Commie Castro was winning. And true to the name of communism, they nationalized the brand. They took all the factories and everything in Cuba and said, this is ours now. They fled and refounded their brand in the Canary Islands. Their brand actually went defunct in the Canary Islands. I think they were called something else while they were there. And then they moved somewhere else. They ended up in the Dominican Republic and restarted their brand there. And that was when it really got off the ground. However, their brand, ironically, the founder's brand, and the people that have succeeded him moving forward, is only sold in countries that don't recognize the Cuban trademark. Basically, countries that said fuck Cuba. So, without the Cuban embargo, we would not actually have cigars descended from the actual founder. We would have cigars produced by the Cuban government, which are, to be fair, considered the best in the world. They are the most popular sellers in the world. Even people in America get really big about Cuban cigars. I don't know why, but I have also only had the Mini Montecristo. I believe that's the only Cuban we've had.
I thought we also had a Romeo and Julieta from Cuba.
That's right. That's what we had. So I haven't even had the Cuban Montecristo. But I will say that what we have has been very good. Anyway, so as I said, they're now based in the Dominican Republic. They have partnered a couple of times with AJ Fernandez and some other significant blenders. I didn't write down the name of their current blender, and I'm very sorry to him about that. I suppose if you have it, please drop it in the comments, because my phone's pretty much dead. I can't look it up right now. Unless you want to look it up while I continue to bullshit for a moment. My personal experience with the Montecristo brand has been very good. I have not had a single cigar from the Montecristo brand that I did not like, except the Montecristo White series. Used to be one that I liked quite a bit, and is not now. The Classic series is one of the Classic Montecristo release is the only one of like 5 Connecticut's that I genuinely, truly enjoy. It was probably one of my first favorite cigars. And my current favorite cigar is the Montecristo Espada Oscuro. So that kind of gives you a brand background and my personal experience with the brand. what would you say about your personal experience with the brand?
I have really enjoyed almost everything, if not everything, from Montecristo. Everything I can remember. I've really...
The white one is like one of the very first ones we reviewed. I think I was the only one that smoked it, and it was during the brand review when we were still doing that.
Yeah.
So when we like first started, and it was just off.
So I don't know if I've had that one then.
Yeah. We'll probably need to review it again at some point, so I can spend $10 to hate my life. Anyway.
I'm looking for the...
Looking for the guy's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, Montecristo has been popular throughout many countries, and the Montecristo No. 2 out of Cuba is, I believe, the #1 selling cigar in the world. If not, it's in the top 3 for sure. I didn't write that down either, but one of the other top 3s is Cohiba from Cuba. So the Montecristo No. 2 is from their Cuban branch and is a natural cigar, I do believe. They've dabbled all over the world, but the Cuban and the brand you can get in America and maybe a couple other places are not really related anymore. Yep.
Nestor Plasencia, I think?
Yeah.
Does that sound...
No, that's a collaboration.
Oh.
That's not their normal blender.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of their cigars are Dominican tobacco. They have Nicaraguan tobacco. They obviously play basically everywhere but Cuba because America has a Cuban embargo and we are their #1 market, if not their only market. So, I don't want to give you guys too much dead air, so I suppose we should kind of just wrap on that.
Yeah.
And I apologize that I don't have their current master blender's name. But, yeah, if you have that, please drop that in the comments. And you have anything else to add? You kind of went through your experience, so.
No, I think I'm good.
Alright, till we see you again, I'm Zach.
I'm Jake.
And we are the Dirt Road Men. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, drop us a comment, and check out our Facebook page for daily updates.